Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting edition of the HauntVlogs. Today we're going to be talking about Not Scary Farm. More specifically, we're actually going to be talking about the rules of how to navigate during your experience of Not Scary Farm, or for any haunt event for that matter. I did this video last year. I looked through my list again and found some new rules that will help you better navigate, especially in a scare zone. Now that we're moving to a scare zone, I felt it was only necessary to make rules that apply to a scare zone, and as well as etiquettes you can handle yourselves while you're inside a maze as well. But I also figured that because you probably don't just want to keep seeing my face while I'm going through all of these rules, I felt it necessary to enlist and recruit the scary demons that will be scaring Camp Snoopy this year. And they're some of my really close friends. I'm really excited that all of them actually wanted to do this. So without further ado, let's get started with Don't Scare Me, a lesson in haunt. If there are rules, you should listen to them, because rules are there for a reason, and you're kind of looking like a dumbass if you don't follow them. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. And plus, I really don't want a lawsuit. I'm pretty sure we don't want a lawsuit, so just follow the rules, okay, and don't look like a douche.
So before you come to Not Scary Farm, you need to know a couple things about how your body's going to react due to the effects that we use to scare you. First, we use fog everywhere, so if you're asthmatic, make sure you bring an inhaler just in case. Second, strobe lights everywhere, so if you're epileptic, make sure you know how your body's going to react. Third, there are loud noises everywhere, so if you're sensitive to sound, maybe Not Scary Farm isn't the place for you. Anyway, hope to see you in the fog.
So from a monster's perspective, this is probably the most important rule from us. Please do not try to touch or scare the actors. We get paid to scare you. You don't get paid to scare us, and we can't touch you, so please don't touch us. Trust me, you don't want to touch us anyways. We sweat a lot. You don't want nasty monster sweat all over your hands, and we don't want your hands all over our bodies. So please remember, no costume touching, no hair pulling, don't try to take our props, just please don't do it. You're going to cause drama for yourself and your group of friends or whoever you're with, and you're just going to get kicked out of the park. It's no fun for anyone. So please don't do it. Thanks.
Don't act tough. If you act tough and pretend like you're not scared, it honestly wastes your money for coming to our haunted event. Plus, you're doing nothing but ruining your own experience, because I still have a lot of fun trying to scare you. And it makes it for a poor time for you, and then you blame it on us because you didn't want to be scared. So if you don't want to be scared, then why come to one of our events? It doesn't make sense to me.
The great part about Not Scary Farm is that there's so many mazes to experience and so many ways to get scared. So when you see an actor about to set up a scare to scare the shit out of your friend, why would you tell them, hey, there's an actor behind there, they're gonna scare you? You go to Not Scary Farm to get scared. So don't be a dick to your friends and tell them that someone's about to scare them. Okay?
Monster personally, don't say their name. Don't ask or mention any personal information, because, for example, if they give you their phone number, which they're not supposed to because it's personal information, there could be someone behind you and they get scared because of that person, which meaning the monster, and then they get sent death threats. If you want plans with the monster, make sure to send them a text after work or before work. See you in the fog.
Haunt monsters, in whatever establishment they're working for, very rarely break character unless it's for a emergency. For instance, I had a situation where I had to break character because a guest was having an asthma attack, so I had to go out and get the help that they needed. Besides that, you'll never see a haunt monster break character. You can say whatever, do whatever. More than likely, we've seen it all already. So you're not really impressing anybody.
Parents, don't tell the actors to not scare your kids. If you brought them in the park,
we're gonna scare them. Next time, don't bring them in if they can't handle it, but if they're in front of us, too bad.
So since I work in a haunted attraction, I can tell when people are terrified. It's part of my job. I can sense fear on people. And the number one telltale sign that people are freaked out is if they don't want to enter my room. They're too scared, they're holding up the line, they're f***ing up all the other scares for other people. And the worst part, if you wait and you're trying to figure out who's gonna go first in the next room because you and your dumb f***ing friends are too f***ing scared, that gives me more time to come up with something that will really up your night. So for the sake of everyone around you and you, keep the line moving, please.
Before you show up to haunt, just take a moment and think about what you want to wear. We don't want you showing up wearing super baggy jeans or sandals. Just be comfortable. Wear good shoes. There's going to be a lot of people around you. We don't want you tripping and falling on the ground because we want it to be as safe as possible. And it could injure you, it could injure us trying to scare you if you fall on the ground. So we just want the environment to be as safe as possible and you to be as comfortable as possible while getting terribly frightened. So just think and don't be dumb. That's really all we ask.
My tip is to make sure that you guys have fun. Did you know that there's a narrative and a storyline in every single maze and scare zone that you visit in any haunted attraction? Why not take it all in? See what the Splender's all about, what the actors are trying to convey, what the scenic painters and prop makers wanted to dress the sets with? You're immersing yourself into a completely interactive theatrical experience. So let us perform for you. Don't perform with us. Let us perform for you. See that tip about trying to scare the actors? We prefer that you don't. Let us do that for you.
And number 12, if you spot a monster or maze or scare zone really giving you a good job and a good scare, make sure you go to guest services. Tell them that you are enjoying yourselves. Because if you don't say anything, who knows how we are going to change it up. And again, the more you like a certain thing, the more likely it's going to come back in a certain iteration or in a new way. So definitely make sure you always go talk to guest services. And with that, thank you so much to every single monster that helped make this video. I gave them a couple of days. Was kind of almost like a dictator almost in a way because I wanted to make sure that every single clip and as many people as I could get into the video I was made possible. So leave in the comments down below, what are some rules if you work a scary farm or haunt event? What are some rules that you might have for a guest that has never been to haunt before? And leave those in the comments down below. And also too, Saturday will be another haunt vlog. Why? Because this Friday we are doing orientation, so you'll get to see the monsters even more. So this is a perfect stepping up point for getting to see some of my talent and some of my friends. I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. And with that, thank you so much for watching another exciting edition of the HauntVlogs. If you like the series, please do not forget to like down below and subscribe. There are new videos every single Monday and Thursday. All of my social media links, including the link to Return Home, The Way I See It, and my merchandise shop are located in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, my name is Forrest, and remember, pink cake.